it should be.
Yeah, and I was just going to say to Vineeta that Vineeta, you thought that it would be better for Ghazal, but clearly this issue of pregnancy and this assumption that women will slow down, stop working, this interferes with women being able to lead and start businesses from scratch. And you've already spoken about your experience. What is the most sort of you know, one example that never leaves you in terms of the kind of brazen sexism that you've witnessed?
I think the examples that I quoted are probably the extremes. I will give you an anti-example, in fact, in the context that Ghazal mentioned. So I had both my sons as well in the last 6 years. So both my eldest son is as old as Sugar. And the first time that, it was, we had like sort of raised money, but for about 3-4 years, we hadn't been able to scale our business. So we launched Sugar in the hope that this would work. And I remember till the delivery, I was so scared of breaking that news to my board because I thought that, I hadn't been able to do justice to their money yet. And I felt just so self-conscious that till the day one of our board members came and actually asked me that, are you pregnant? I actually didn't share that news because I just felt that they're going to, tell me about how does one have the courage to have a family at a time where they've not been able to return the money? Because when you take money from an investor, it becomes like this big moral responsibility. And I just felt like I'm not that person who would do that with somebody else's money. And, I felt that guilt and that shame of being expecting. And at that time, there weren't as many examples of women who had young children and running their business. And it was my first child. For me, actually, it turned out to be exact opposite because our lead investor actually showed up at my house in about a month into the baby to see the little one. And he was, and he heard me trying to explain about how I'd got this support system. My mom was here. I was going to get back next month. And he said, calm down. Like, really, this is like, you don't have to prove that you're
Yeah,
really ready to get back and do all this stuff just for the
yeah.
sake of it. It's this is like a special moment, and it's okay, do it, like, take it slowly and do it when the time is right. And he's been so supportive. So the next time I had my next little one, I actually, when the little one was 2 months old, I went to our offsite and I made our investors babysit the little one, and they were just so happy to have this little one around. And it didn't feel like anything awkward or anything that's holding women back. And so in my mind, my learning at that time was that a lot of times the guilt and the shame was in my head because didn't see any role models. Like, if I had seen Ghazal's story before mine at that time, I would
Yeah.
have probably not questioned this, and I would have
I
thought that
I
this is okay.
totally hear you, but now we have all of you as these role models for a generation that